Hello, it's me. I started choking on my water here, and I hit the wrong button, and now I'm here. Um, Starting a little later than normal, and I actually do not have like a real reason why. That's like a nice reason. I ordered new buttons for my fighting game controller. They were delayed by a day. So I wanted to try them out as soon as I got home. So I tried them out for like 30 minutes when I got home. And I delayed the stream because of that. And I have to say, new buttons after like 3 years of using 3 years of using the same buttons. Nice. It's nice. They're not. Feels like they're not. Feels like they just work. I guess is the only thing to really say. They just kind of work. Other ones were like they weren't working sometimes, and I don't know if that was just because I wasn't letting the button rise far enough. Maybe I was getting weird inputs. It felt like, but yeah. So that's why this is late. Do I have? I feel like I had something to mention too, and I can't remember. Oh, I changed some mic settings, so I'll probably sound kind of different. I don't know how much different. It'll be worse or it'll be better. But yeah, it's the same feeling with rhythm games, to be honest. Fuck. What if like those guys who like do the arcade like rhythm games at like the circle one with like the white squares on it or whatever? I wonder if they get, when they get new gloves, they like damn, I'm locking in now. Huh. Or are they like ballerinas and they need to like break in their gloves, like their shoes, the right amount, and they're only good for one session and you need to like reset every time. At the end of the last HIVESWAP stream was so funny because you were just like, nobody should ever play this for this long. I'm done. Bye. Hello, I'm late. Hello. Okay, I mentioned this on a different stream. Kind of just like a quick thing at the end. The last HIVESWAP stream, I was very high, and I wasn't expecting full on like an Ace Attorney like type thing in it. I couldn't focus, and I was struggling, and I was like, oh my, what was just being said? What's going on? I didn't think I would struggle like that, but I feel like there was some pressure added onto it because it was like Ace Attorney. It wasn't just me like chilling. Okay. I believe we have one more set of Ace Attorney to go, and I don't really. Hopefully I do a little better. I don't know if I will, because now there'll be a different set of reasons, but yeah. Okay. Check this game out. Yeah. Load. Boom. Okay, the clicks. You can't hear my mouse clicks very well. Okay, what was the task again? What was left? He said something in particular. She said something in particular. I can't remember what's going on now. God, look at this guy. Okay, I remember one thing I wanted to mention. This is a little of a tangent now. I asked my boss to make a like Homestick character tier list in like a sense, and I just need to like. I forgot to take a screenshot of said thing, and I'm a little sad. Okay. I took a screenshot. I forgot to send it to myself or share it. and that hurt me. I hurt my soul doing that. I'm gonna throw this over here. So, I want to like recreate what my boss had set up, just based on how the characters look. Okay. So, you put John in A tier. I believe you put Rose, Dave in C tier. Can't remember what he did with Jade. I want to say the same tier. So, he was kind of cooking a little bit, I felt like. Maybe Rose a little higher, Jade a little higher, but it's not it's a little more there's some flavor to it. And I'll just do the S tier. So there's somebody outside of Homestuck who's a millennial. Wait, no, who are the two S tiers? Dun 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 dun. Boom boom boom. Oh, okay, here we go. And like all these characters are like higher than like them. So I'll get the full tier list. I can't remember exactly what it was, but he had Airden and Jake at the top. So somebody to a millennial outside of Homestuck, which I guess is like the Homestuck. That's like almost Homestuck's target audience, I guess, a millennial, all right? These are the coolest looking characters. Hope wins. Shit, you're right. Huh. Yeah, but some of his other like choices are kind of. That's just a sneak peek, I guess, on this. All players on top. I can see it. I can kind of see it. I can kind of see why. Enough of that quick little thing. He only had time to do like the main characters. It was a shame. He did like the 4, 12, and 4. Forgot to zoom in, my bad. I do that, don't I? Okay. Okay, what was going on last? Hey, what have I missed? In this stream, basically nothing except for I mentioned, I gave a sneak peek of my boss's favorite Homestuck characters design-wise. And Airden was at the top. He was the #1 guy. Okay. Damn, calling him a joke. Assassinated the man. Oh. Okay. What was I doing? What happened last? There was... Okay, I'm trying to remember. I guess I just talked to every character again until I remember what's going on. To Gorgor, you know everything. What a veritable carnival of entertainment, eh? I think you did it. I think you did it, Gorgor. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Well, what is this supposed to do? What am I doing? Sheesh. I messed up. I messed up. Let's give him. Let's do that. What's your angle? If you're trying to throw me into the fray as the secret third act villain, you could have just bought me out instead of hurling worthless junk at me. I mean, come on. Yeah, sorry, Joey. I don't think Gargor stole the book. If only because it isn't worth anything. Damn, I can't remember what to do. What was the last thing that was talked about? Oh, maybe they'll tell me. Well, did you want to finish the trial after all? No, not yet. Oh, okay. Okay, Lanky. Yes. Oh, I'm blaming them. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Who do I bully? I can't do that to my lad. Rain. It's a train indeed. Oh, come on. Okay, what was the play? What was going on? Okay. I can't remember. And this is a sad day. I can't accuse my lad. If I accuse so many wrong people, will I get in trouble, or will it just like give me funny quotes and funny lines? It'll be funny lines, right? I think you did it, Lanky. Excuse me. What makes you think that? Sheesh. Let's do that one. And that one. I mean, that proves anything. Why are you bothering me with this? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, I'm back to the freaking train again. I wonder if it's worth going back in time and seeing what was going on. Okay. What was going on directly at the end? Okay. I am a zoomer. I need to turn this playback speed up to 2. It is muted though. Okay, this is all true. I think it disqualifies Daria from the culprit since she was getting a snack during the theft. Oh. I'll Daria up to the stand just before we can cover anything in this journal. What if it's not the whole truth? Am I just supposed to accuse everybody until I get the right? Well, I guess maybe I should have paid attention better. Okay. My Tagiri is gone. So I guess I mean I don't actually accuse them. Who do I want to start with? Brania looks like fun. Haven't you put us through enough already? Fuck. I think you did it, Bronya. What? I suppose you believe you have proof? Sheesh, what was everything again? This is what I get for trusting outsiders. Bronya, it wasn't personal. We were just... Wasn't personal. You just shoved a bunch of worthless evidence that had nothing to do with me and claimed that meant I was guilty of stealing a book I already have access to. What isn't personal about that? We were just... down. You know what? We're done. Don't talk to me. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Oh. Oh, I do lose. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, hold on. This isn't, it's not gonna like... Whoa, hold on a second. Whoa. Whoa, it's like we just started. Okay. Well, it's probably them and like related. They probably know more than they do, right? It's not like them, but they know more. What was the thingy-majig again? What? We didn't just start? Huh? I'm pretty sure we did. I just loaded in, right? From the start of the game. Stream just started even. We were 17 minutes late to start. I could fail every time. This OST though, this OST is my this song in particular is my doom right now. Okay, what happened last time? Oh my god, maybe this part of the game wasn't meant to be played in like 2 sections a week apart. Marvis Mog and the entire bus train, not bus. That's just Marvis's job though. Well, Lanky's there though, so maybe not. Okay. What was the point? Who was it? Who were the likely suspects again? Was it them? And was it them? Boom. The soundtrack is the game's saving grace. Oh. Yo, Marvis, what's up? Damn, girl, you're killing it. I was seeing like not discourse. That's the wrong term. People like talking about like Deltarune and Homestuck and how like all the Deltarune songs, they're not Homestuck songs, they're Deltarune songs, like specific ones. Is it like the Megalovania like vibe? Oh man, okay, what evidence would I even present to each character? Okay. Like they're talking about like just music in Deltarune, like being something similar to like being like some of the same tracks they use in Homestuck, right? It's like Undertale, they use some of the same tracks, right? Because it's just Toby's music. Are they similar? At least it's like the same thing with maybe a few changes. Seen something, some songs. Maybe like talking about specific things. Let me take 1 second to like check something. Do. Um. Do. I don't know if these guys are available. Huh. I guess the lads aren't available then. Or, oh, hello. Hello. What's up, man? What's okay. I'm unmuting, but I'm muting on this. Muted on Discord. Okay. So I gotta like figure out what to do. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta share my screen, don't I? Silly me. I guess that. Yeah. Hello, I'm here. Hello, you're good, man.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, you can go, man. Yeah, like here, read this, if you want, and I can just like boom, and boom.
Oh no, please! I already did my time. You already asked me questions. We've been all the way through this.
Okay. It's nothing.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Boom, and now I mute on there. And I have to open up Homestuck right there. Okay. Okay. Let's just see what everyone's first thing is. Nothing outright. Oh. My chat's like in a weird spot for me right now. Am I doing this different than I normally do? That's why I wish more games had full screen borderless. But nothing outright says that. Okay. Somebody on Toby said the tenant is gonna put Planet Dolphin. Oh god. I should have said you referenced it. That being all the information from this guy. Okay. Okay. I didn't see like a full thing. Well, that's the thing. I think that's the thing I heard of. I don't know if I didn't see like a video. I seen like people referencing that probably like through a Vine that was like this is a long Vine. From Homestuck in Deltarune. Okay. What is the holdup? We don't have all day, dear. Damn. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. You're right. I'm sorry to bother you. Just to please stop trying to make a habit of it. Damn. What if... I've stopped. I can't blame the little one. It wouldn't work, but it'd be funny. Except they're like rearrange things. It can make anything work. What is it? I think you did it once. It's nothing. Ah, darn. I thought you wanted to chat. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I'm a monster. I'm an absolute monster. Damn, okay. I actually do have to like think about like what happened last time. Oh. What's my evidence again? I could hit the hint button. Hint button's valid. Unfortunately, you're going to have to use whatever gray matter lurks between your ears to crack this case, and it will not be receiving hints until this recess is good and finished. Best of luck. Sheesh. Okay. Okay, you sure? You sure hint button? Damn, okay. Okay. Sheesh. I can't even remember what like the details of the case were. Huh. I know there's like 3 characters I don't like. Oh, 4 characters I don't trust. We're defending her. It's like either them or like them. My boy Gorgor wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do anything like that. Boy Gorgor's too much of a nice guy. He's too nice to a fault even. If I could like, okay. If I like talk to him and say they did it, I can reread the evidence. Okay. Bronya insisted on buddying up everyone during the trip to make sure everyone was held accountable. These pairs consist of Lanky and Lanera, Wanshi and Daria. During the crime window, Lanky and Lanera were in charge of the locker key and luggage, while Wanshi and Daria were in charge of Group C shanties. The locker key. Turns out the lock on Bronya's locker was sliced off, so this key wasn't used by the thief to steal the book. This was in Wanshi's locker, the contents whiplash between ultra-violent and super schmaltzy. You don't think someone Wanshi's age should be reading this. At least Doctor and most tracks references appear in the show, but you never know. It really has like some like motifs of it, right, or something. This was in Lanera's locker. It's a magazine about a bunch of pretty boys in a band. One of the boys is a male jade blood, which are apparently very rare. This was in Lanera's locker. Do all jades love doing their nails? Is that a stereotype? Missing pages. These were in Bronya's locker. She must have ripped them out of fresh teeth, so nobody could read them. You gave them a skim, and honestly, they're pretty PG. You think these aliens are more offended by vampirism than makeouts. This was in Daria's bag. Well, at least she cares about good nail hygiene. This was sitting right underneath the jade lockers. There's a big crack in it from where Zephyra stepped on it, but there's also another thin crack that somebody previously paired with black nail polish. See videotape of people using the bathroom at 1540 as the train is going beneath a tunnel. A shadowy figure sneaks into the washroom to hide the book. If I could look at the timeline, this could help a lot more too. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be. Who was it supposed to be again? It's really hard to read the names on these websites, but you're definitely... He gets it. No. These are impossible to decipher. It's like trying to read your doctor's prescription notes. Lodged in between the loose leaf, there's a page written in sparkly green ink and loopy letters. Reading the contents, you can definitely tell it's ripped from somebody's fanfiction journal. This contains detailed accounts of the coming and goings of cloister members. Everybody's accounted for during the crime window except for Linera. Some words, ones that might be construed as naughty, are blacked out with nail polish. Shit, I'm locked into this one. What could it be? Wow. This recess is gonna murder me. Oh. I mean, shit, we just do that one. Wait, no, this is the same thing I did last time, wasn't it? And they said, what? This doesn't mean anything. Right? I did that and that. Dumb. I failed to see how that proves anything. Are you bothering me with this? Man. Okay. Would have to be... No, right? It can't be Wanshi. You would not be a good legislator in Alternia. No, I'd be a great legislator. I'd be a great one in Alternia, right? I'd be great. Because you don't actually got to do this whole process. So it's kind of just like a luck thing, right? It's kind of just luck in Alternia. To an extent. I'm trying to remember what happened. What's the goal? Oh, okay, so the book was in the locker, right? Book was in the... Fuck, what's the timeline? Book was in the locker. Stolen from the locker, right? Book was stolen from the locker. And then was it the pages that were found in here? No. I say we just accuse anyone and leave. Oh my gosh. That's not like the worst call. I just give up? Is that the play? Let's say Wanshi did it. I go all in on this one. What is it, Ilu? I think you did it, Wanshi. Oh, what do you mean? How could I have done it? Fuck, I didn't think we'd get this far. Okay, here you go. You come back later. I can. Your stupid book and your partner. Boom. Hello, what's this? Sorry. I guess I messed up. You're a cutie. Ooh. Thank you. I needed that. I needed that boost. Here we go. I was meant to talk to. We should get a crash course in a lot of stuff that isn't actually our business. Which I think means we're as prepared as we're going to get. Let's report back then. Oh my gosh. Let's lose. Let's get it. Well, do you want to finish the trial after all? Oh, what's this? Yes. I think I want to get on with the cross-examining Linera. Alright, it's your choice. Fuck, I'm cooked. Okay, Linera, it's your turn. Stand up and face the music. I will face absolutely nothing. I will face absolutely nothing. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I care about the rules, and if I took it, why would I draw so much attention to myself? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. It's so stressful for Branya. I didn't want there to be any sort of formal inquiry. I just wanted Daria to be punished so we could all go forward with our lives. Even if I wanted to read that horrible trash, I wouldn't steal from one of my cloister mates. I would have just gotten it myself, hypothetically, so therefore I double couldn't have taken it. I didn't take it. That's all I have to say. She really isn't giving us much to work with here. Don't give up just yet. Sometimes if you can't find a material contradiction, you can hit them right in the character flaws. Oh, wow. Wow. Now let's go back to this one. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I care about the rules, and if I took it, why would I draw so much attention to myself? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah? Tell me more. I don't know why, Linera. Reverse psychology. I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but you were really insistent on having a trial. Without you, none of this would be happening. But Oh. I feel bad pressing her. No. Oh my god, that's my So you admit you don't believe Daria really did it. You just want her gone. Doesn't matter if Daria did it or didn't do it. All that matters is that I wasn't me. Fuck. Yeah, this is why we need a radical overhaul of the entire system. But don't mind me. Damn. What? If you didn't steal an naughty book, then what kind of book would you steal? Oh, that is easy. Wholesome, unproblematic romances of the bosom friend genre. Come on, no one's reading that type of stuff. Come on. Come on. Who reads that? You know, like two girls going on mate spirit outings, holding hands, cuddling, kissing each other. Faces. Hello, Mayo. Shut the fuck up. Like your thirsty ass reads anything other than trash tabloids. Fuck. What? That's not true at all. I never engaged that sort of filth. Please. The only words you've ever read are printed on high-gloss centerfolds. Ooh. Tabloids, huh? I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I care about the rules. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. That's it. What the rules? I took it by what I just want to attention to myself. Oh wait, I got the timeline here. Oh my god. Barney finds book and locks up book. Oh, okay, so okay. Sees. Sneaks into washroom. Locker breaking discovered. Book found in load gaper. Okay. I had part of the timeline mixed up. Okay. I had that partially mixed up in my head. Okay. Oh. Look at it. I just want Daria to be punished so we can all go forward with our lives. It's all well done. It's just you're just noticing more because he's just the better character. Doe. she's too good. Like I want to see her reaction. I show her a magazine. Yeah, here, look at this horrible filth. Is that right? I present to the court this Hatch to Dance magazine that was found in the accused locker. How dare you go through my personal belongings? We got permission from Branya to check the lockers. Is this your magazine? Of course not. It's not like I'm obsessed with H2D or anything. So you stole it from one of your cloister mates. Oh. No, I confiscated it. Is it so different though? I think it just makes you look like a liar. Oh my gosh. How are we supposed to trust? Are we supposed to trust any of your testimony? What? Yeah, hit her where it hurts, right in her flawed reasoning. I didn't take the book, but don't you get it? The fact this sort of thing is floating around in the cloister means that I've been right all along. Nobody here knows how to act. Someone has to help Branya and be the responsible one. And it certainly isn't going to be anyone who's obsessed with drooling over a pop idols. I like H2D only a normal amount. You're so real for that one. I really don't think that having this magazine should count as a point against me. It should be a point against them. Because someone having this kind of contraband is absolute proof that the cloister is coming apart at the same time after all of Bronny's hard work. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. I told Bronny over and over again. Something like this was bound to happen when we were all removed from our comfort zones. I told Branya. I told her, okay? She should have listened to me. She does seem pretty guilty. But she just keeps repeating all the same stuff over and over again. I'm not sure how to get her to actually admit anything. We got to have a lot more stamina than that. A true legislator can go days without rest or food. Keep pushing, and eventually you'll find a motive. I didn't take the book. Don't you get it? The fact that sort of thing is floating around, which means that I've been right all along. Nobody here knows how to act. Just press her. I like her reactions. Even if you think it's for their own good, that doesn't mean even going through your friend's stuff is okay. Quick sidebar. She's not my friend. Yeah, jot that down on the record. Lynera sucks, and I wish she'd jump off this train. Well put. See what I'm up against every day? Oh my god. Why does every troll just kind of have to, like, suck in some aspect? Not to interrupt the flow here, you're doing fantastic work, darling. Spot on, and not at all circular in its reasoning. But I can't say I find Miss Scalby's entirely out of line if this is how her fellow Jades treat her. Yeah, Style's okay. But that doesn't really make her any less likely to have stolen the book. It just gives her a motive. I don't think that having this magazine should count as a point against me. It should be a point against them. Press again. I know Zephyros and me are outsiders, and we only met you all about an hour ago. But from what I've seen, I don't think it's any sort of surprise that your cloister's falling apart. None of you trust each other, trust or respect each other. Why would you say that? Is that a joke? Calm down, kid. This is just how Jades are. Yes. We absolutely and totally normal. We are absolutely and totally normal. Damn, Jades are just toxic? Damn, that's why Kanaya was interested into Rose. Rose is a problematic gal. No. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. Told Bronio over and over again. Something like this was bound to happen. We're all removed from our comfort zones. Just press her again. Linera, you just keep implicating yourself and again. If you want to prove to Bronio that you were right all along and all of you weren't mature enough to take the field trip together, what was to stop you from stealing the book and kickstarting this whole scenario? You've already proved that you're willing to break the rules to prove the point. You stole the magazine. Confiscated. Haha, I'd like this scenario. It does follow logically that it's true. You make a compelling case, Miss Joey. And by that I mean you finally come up with an explanation that is any way plausible. Well, you're forgetting that the nail file belongs to Daria and not me. There's still evidence Daria didn't do it. What about the evidence in the nail file? Not mine. Therefore, she broke the lock. And I didn't. Damn. Do I just like... Hold on. Pause everything. We weren't doing anything. I think I can prove Daria is innocent. Oh. Fuck. I read that and lost my train of thought. Do I just present the file? No, you can't save scum in this mode. Oh wait, no, you can. Oh, sheesh. Yeah. That's how we do it. No wait. Was I just not able to do that? I guess that makes sense. Let's use your diary. None of this is getting us anywhere. I don't see any of the things you're showing me. Yeah, it's getting a little tiresome. Game over. Damn. Oh. Shit, I love the ending screens. Oh, I do gotta go back and look at like the first ending screens. I don't think I seen was it the first one, the second ending game over screen I didn't see. I think it was it must have been the first one, right? What was the play again? Okay. Let's get this done. Let's just cheat. Can't rag on this topic now. Now you have to prove Daria didn't do it. You might need more than one item to do it. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to. Oh, this was the right one. I just need to present 2. Maybe I should hit. Hmm. Shit, we're cheating, chat. We're cheating. And chat feels wrong. Oh, this one's easy. You just gotta pull up the events with timelines to prove things don't match up for Daria. Oh my god. I can't look at the timeline. I can't remember the timeline. I know it's only like 4 things. Oh wait, these say something on them at least, don't they? The chance you're gonna be beneath the tunnel. Try to figure sneak the bathroom. Okay, we'll do that one at least. Sheesh. Could do that. Fuck. Okay. Oh wait, not that one. Huh. Oh god. I knew the child car's long, but I didn't realize you've been here for 4.5 hours. Yes. I just do these 2 then. Yeah, so the first time I was really, really high, and now this time I can't remember what happened last time. So I'm like trying to remember what all happened. Yeah. Check these out. I'm seeing a security grub in a book, darling. I'm really picking up on what you're trying to throw down. The book does it say? Hang on. There's a specific section right here. No, it's not your fault. It's this damn game. I'm gonna stay here for 5 more hours. If it was just me, I'd be willing to stay here for 20 more hours just to make sure I got every single possible like interaction. Hold on, right here. Ran out loud. I don't have laser vision. What the fuck does that mean? what does? Do I not know what laser vision is? Am I lost? Am I wrong now? I guess in a way, X-ray vision is like laser vision too, and laser vision can also just mean like like eagle-eyed like vision too. I guess. Hmm. 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 Oh. Yeah, I know. I'm just a little rude. Well, brace ourselves. Daria just stepped out the door. Bet she's just running off to hit on blue blood like the little. Oh my goodness. I just cannot read this word aloud. Let me see it. Alright, here you go. Where is it? Alright. Here we go. Like the little slut she is. I'm sorry, Daria. I would never say that sort of thing to you. LMAO, cunt. But I like this character for nose. She had like a tiny nose, like a smaller nose. I don't know if this is like weird. But I feel like the larger nose, like the shaped nose, adds a lot to like the face here. I don't know if it would like look as good if they had like a A smaller nose. Like if she had like a Joey or no, this nose would be fine there too, probably. Not you, Rusty. The point is, Linnea dates and timestamps her diary entries, and she says Daria spent 20 minutes in the Blue Blood car between 15:30 and 15:50. So Daria wasn't in the car when the book was stolen. Let me see that. Did you actually manage to prove that someone isn't guilty? Fuck me, she did. What's your opinion, sir? Are you satisfied with this intoxicating twist? Yeah, damn. This looks legit. Guess this defense legislation biz ain't all talk after all. So we did it? I guess we did it. Hold on, we still gotta punish a guilty party. This lady right here. Oh wait, you proved Daria didn't do it. Great, fine, I'll just let it go. But that doesn't mean that I'm guilty. You still haven't proven anything. Darling, you've done nothing this entire trial except act extremely guilty, and no one here has any actual motives. And someone here needs to take blame, and I don't see any other candidates but you. Come on, bud. We're gonna shimmy on up to the... Oh no, the clown car. Oh wait. Brania, please. Tell them I didn't do anything wrong. Brania, please. Brania. Oh. No. All right. Fine. If you all care about, if you care this little about me, I guess this is for the best anyway. Wait, hold on. Linnaeus right. We haven't actually proven anything yet. Oh. Thank you, Joey. Damn, to think I thought Bronny was cool earlier. Oh. Maybe we should take a bit more time to investigate a little deeper into things. Joey, let's not push it. Haha. I know this is exhausting, but this isn't right. Heh, nah. Trial's over. Boo Linnaeus guilty, and that's my official decree. Wait, I didn't do anything. Y'all know I didn't do anything. Please, someone say something. We were all friends, right? Please, help me. No. Hello, my old bye, bitch. Oh. Oh my god. Kisses. XOXO. Kisses. XOXO. Rania. I can't help you anymore, Linnea. I'm sorry. Damn, straight face too with it. Oh my god. I don't care about this trial no more, man. Shit. Branya. I want to see these jades suffer now. Come on, baby girl. It's time for Clown Town. You get to pick out your fave bride at the Dark Carnival. No. 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 Ta-ta. Ooh. Oh. Nice knowing you. Not. Wow. That was more horrifying than it had any right to be. It might have been impossibly swimmingly. As the great legislator who came before us always say, all's well that ends well in a hasty conviction. That is what they say, right, darling? In propaganda broadcast meant for the masses, sure. The actual philosophy behind a nasty conviction is a bit more nuanced. Hasty. Oh? It's the duty of the legislator to craft the truth. Lately, I've been thinking that perhaps there's a different solution. Instead, one could discover the truth. Well, the truth is not objective if observed. The one needs to decide the truth and takes the precedence. This is the purpose of the defensive approach to legislation. Several truths enter and duel for superiority. Joey? Yes? Did this truth satisfy you? Well, yawn, I'm exhausted. That's one and done. Do you mean one and done? No. I meant what I said. You wouldn't even be able to tell unless you like really enunciated it. Every word. Could you? Damn. Damn. Oh. Oh, okay. Why? Oh. I don't even want to talk to these guys anymore, actually. Except for Gorgor. I want to talk to Gorgor. That's my guy. That was quite the show. There could be something to this radical theory of hers. Besides for the free-to-attend aspect, I personally would have charged for the whole performance. Are you kidding? The justice system isn't some silly theater production. It's for the people. And the people demand entertainment, yes. Otherwise, what's the point of making an entire spectacle public? It's hypocritical to run a circus and then forbid the audience from buying popcorn. Fuck. Hold on, I need 1 second. Okay, I had to like I had to cry a little bit there. Okay, Lanky, what's up? Just go ahead. This is done with. Sam's about right. Fuck you mean by that, won't she? It is absolutely shameful how you had to watch my cloister fall apart. However, I shouldn't feel bad about it because 1. Vanera attempted to indirectly call one of my girls. 2. Things will be much better without someone trying to stir up discord all the time. 3. Justice was served in the end. There will be less infighting all around. I'll put on a brave face for everyone and we will have a safe and fun Jivik week. Fuck, man. Sure. Call it a face.
Don't talk to me. I must retreat to lick my wounds, and it's profane for you to goad over me while I do so.
Tesias, this is really what you wanted? Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I just finished my list of where you went wrong during the trial. Wait, what? In the alphabetical order. Leonard didn't do shit. The Gary was such a tool, you shouldn't have spent so much time on him. A true book thief elegantly navigated the social battlefield and avoided my detection whatsoever. Once she took advantage of the chaos and altered Linare's diary with nail polish to make it look like Linare tried to frame Daria, thus cementing her fate. You all took the bait, and voila, his honorable tyranny put Linare on the chopping block. What? You know what happened the whole time? He still victimized an innocent person? I guess, put an innocent in air quotes, and then I agree with you. Tells you really stole the book. No. Why not? Someone who definitely sets up the legal system like that deserves the utmost respect, and I won't out them. I drove you all like a herd of wildebeest. It was rad. That's really corrupt behavior for a lawyer. For all your talk about the truth and justice and stuff, why are you protecting a liar? Because the liar isn't necessarily the one that needs to be punished. The point of the law is not solely to punish the wicked, rather to keep the tenuous balance of order in society. And with Linare's conviction, the order was indeed kept, but you noticed a sense of relief fell over the bickering Jadebloods as she was dragged away. It was simply harmonious. But if I had revealed the thief, it would have been an entirely different stickball game. If the thief were someone's friend, if they were cornerstone of the community, and if they were declared guilty, it'd be sheer fucking chaos. Yeah, but you're not actually presenting the truth then. That's pretty sketchy. Linare's guilt became the truth. A bunch of truths, and I smacked down the truth arena, the truth that maintained the most peace across the victor. Caste drama was settled, order was maintained, and justice was served. Thus, my experiment was a smashing success. I can read this scenario over and over again, maintaining order, allowing each caste to work out their issues through court dramatics. Even out the playing field for all hemocasts, forgetting about the guilty until proven innocent garbage. Lerna was the worst, I guess, but damn, this is not the way. I think that'd be pretty revolutionary, don't you think? Thanks for gifting me a veritable boatloads of evidence for my law theory, by the way. I'm totally gonna ace my senior sweep legislator thesis now. Are you kidding me? You played this like a fiddle just so you could prove your totally messed up law theory? Things don't become true because they don't rock the boat. But Joey, this is incredible. It could change the whole world. What? I never could have imagined that in a million sweep that a court could maintain order and solve problems. But like this, helping liars? Regular steps, kiddo. Put this into place, and maybe it'll grow into an actual working system one day. One where we maybe won't have to help liars either. Thanks again for helping out plant the seed of justice. Even though you won't get to reap what you've sown. Damn. We did it! Oh, easy. Sorry. I just like being an idiot. Gosh, that was crazy. I'm really glad to be out of there. Me too. I think the worst part about it is it was so unnecessary. All the shades infighting, the drama, the cliquishness led to something really ugly. That could have been a fight if they just put on their get along shirts. I don't think I don't think even a really big shirt could fix all their drama. But maybe if they were more willing to lie down and take things, it would have been better. No way. Think about it. Think about Daria. She didn't want to do anything, and she almost got sent to clown down because of her inaction. I guess that's true. But maybe there's no good way to solve their problems at all. Even if they talk it out, it still won't make them like each other, no matter how much they insist they are friends. Yeah, it's kind of a bad situation all around. Too bad they're all stuck together in a cave tending our life-giving ovipositor matriarch. Otherwise, I'd suggest they leave and make new friends. Oh? You mean someone in a nasty relationship should get out of that relationship? Haha, why are you looking at me like that? Damn. Like if one of your best friends is going behind your back and being mean to you, you should make a new friend? Yeah? Come on, Zephyros. You can do it. Connect some dots. Joey, I think I'd know if I had a best friend who did bad things behind my back. Or call me derogatory names all the time. Or knew every single detail about my life so they could blackmail me. Or force me to do rituals that hurt me. Oh. Damn. That was a interesting thing. Oh shit. This must be the Blue Blood car, huh? Yeah. There are only Krulians in here, though the Indigos must have their own train car. This is already a lot fancier than the other cars we've been in. Let's just be careful. Blues can be more dangerous than you might think. We've gotten this far, right? Let's keep moving forward. Right. Fuck. That's pretty good. Alright, what's down the hall here? Oh shit, our data. Huh. Okay, she is here. Okay. Are these all the Blue Bloods I remember? All the Krulian Bloods I remember? Touch. It's so real looking. You expect it to be hot, but it isn't. You wonder if this alien world never ceased. Well, oh, wait, that was different. The fake fire is hypnotic. You want to look away, but you want to keep staring forever. No. They're probably sleeping cabins. Trains have those, right? Trains are supposed to be long. Where's everyone in the lower caste car supposed to sleep? Enter. It'd be rude just walking to. Oh my gosh. Same dialogue. Okay. So like one issue I have with like this over Act 1 is like you can't really like click anything. You get like a few options, but I feel like in Act 1 you could click every single thing and get like cool little snippets. You get to like learn a little more about the characters through that way, more about like what's going on and how right. And this one, it feels like it's just purely what characters say and do, which I guess that's okay. You skipped the trial car. Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I don't know. So the yeah, like you can't really click on anything in Act 2. Everything's like I can click on that. I click on those things. These two are the same exact thing. Then click on that, and I guess I can talk to more people. I guess character interactions are looked at more in this game, right? But I feel like in Act 1, if you had something like this, you'd be able to click on it, right? Like weird food would tell you something about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe Zephyros could do something. Yeah. So I think it only just comes down to just because there's just more character interactions in Act 2, right? There's just more people. There's just inventory objects on each other. Yeah. 1 million combos probably took the writing away from the item description. Yeah. I just feel like the item descriptions and like the world things that are there was kind of like what added a lot of like I want to say like not magic. I hate saying that. That one's such a vague term. Some of what made the game kind of like it, right? The crazy world. Like it wasn't just the crazy like, oh, what's this? All the jumbled mess and all that. It was like you could see what was going on, right? Hell, it barely uses the inventory at all. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just because I'm not doing the right things. Maybe there's more things I'm missing out on. But I still felt like I mean I missed out a lot of stuff on the first game, right? Because I went back to that one afterwards and messed around. And it was just fun just clicking stuff, clicking around everything. It was just fun seeing all the descriptions. Maybe this would feel different if I didn't play HIVESWAP. FRIENDSIM? For sure. I got a different ending for the trial. Okay, so you're just rubbing in, getting probably the good ending, huh? Wow. No. I got an interesting ending. Sad ending. It makes me want them Jade Bloods to burn the other 4. Does make this a bit weird. Yeah. But like FRIENDSIM came out first, right? So it kind of just makes it's not that it makes it weird. Well, I guess it does make it weird. It's that it's I don't know how I'd look at the characters if I didn't play FRIENDSIM, I guess, right? I already kind of know how all the characters semi-act and what to expect. Stuck in development hell. Yeah. Maybe each game is supposed to take a riff on 2 different types of on multiple types of point and click games, right? And maybe I'm just missing something. Oh well. Let's talk to the Crulians. Hello, Miss Artist Lady. You got a really strange eye. You want to see it closer, but you don't want to be rude. Boom. Rebel. This game must be a riff on point and clicks that waste your time. Wow. You think about it, every game wastes your time, though. Hello there, low bloods. Hi. You sound a little down, darling. Darling, you doing all right? Or at least order is the best order. Huh? Oh, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, the last car was just pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Oh, you were tangled with teal bloods. No wonder. You tried a car for 5.5 hours. Whoa. Now, that was because of my incompetence, though. To be honest. But rest easy. Us Crulians are a lot more laid back. Everybody here is always ready to strike a deal. I don't care about what your blood color is as long as you don't cash. Cash? For what? I won't perform any of my services without something in exchange. Services? What in the world are you talking about? Do you seriously not know who I am? Wow. back. Never seen her melt before. Must have missed a FRIENDSIM stream. She was the cool artist lady who I guess maybe cool is the wrong term. She's one of the artists. I think her shtick was it she got, was it someone was copying her? Was that it? Was it someone was copying her and getting more stuff with her higher blood than her? Was it she was copying someone and then someone's copying her? I don't know. I do remember we break into a museum though with her, I think, or someone else's like art gallery, and we fuck shit up. Was that the one? Or was it the book one? Or were they both fairly? No, the book one was Wanshi, and with Wanshi we went to the we either took her home or we went to the event, and damn, the event was fucking brutal. That convention. There's something here. So it's weird that we're not. It's not fully weird, but it can be like interesting. It could be different. What the hell is dangling? Is that dangling blue thing? That's it's a ambiance. Gotta be in the know to know. Let me fill you in. I'm a very important artist and writer. Ramel Namak. I'm a big deal online. I have some self-respect. I don't work for free. Wow, okay. Bye. What about this? You do an energetic dance. Ramel doesn't even look your way. She's more of like a tap gal? No, more of like a poof. Do I see her? Okay, is she a bee? Charming. Thank you. That's pretty good. I don't eat like a pet, but it isn't specific. Not interested in painting wildlife. Damn. Oh, well, this is interesting. Who wants the rights to these pictures? Damn. Yeah, okay. Okay, damn it. What do we have? Let's kick your ass. Get a feeling that she could take this from you and do some damage. You don't want to go nub to nub with a Krulian. They have the highest rate of psionic powers outside of Goldbloods. Oh, that's a corpse hanging from the ceiling. Who knows what it is? Oh, thank you. I've got my own. Oh. I could spruce things up a little bit for you for a fee. You aren't sure of this nonsense? Wow. Okay. That's a vibe. Well, damn. Who is it? Look who it is. Hi. Yeah. So what are you two rebels doing up here? You know you're supposed to be at the back of the train. Oh, we know. We're just trying to get up to the control room so we can redirect the train onto an express route to Critia's party. Nothing big. Oh, word. Well, welcome to the high-class car. Check out all the high-quality shit we got going on. I think the vending machine might even work. Good to know. So, hey, looks like you actually got on board. How'd you swing that? Oh, we took our tickets from some people on the platform. They gave them to us by slightly underhanded means. Yeah, I knew you were tougher than you looked, girl. She's like so fucking awkward looking. Average over, you spent 5.5 hours in one card. I mean, you do look like a pushover. No offense. But you got it. I'm pretty sure. Got it? Got what? Tell you later. Cooked. I'm surprised Joey didn't have like an interesting interaction with her there. It's like based on like how Joey was kind of like fiending a little bit. Okay, Malik. Hmm. 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 Oh my god, I'm unmuting now then. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm joined here with the guy again. Oh my god. Let's talk to this guy. Hi.
You need something?
No, we didn't mean to bother you. We'll just...
Hey, bro. It equals totally chill. What equals up?
Oh, oh, wow. Sorry, the bank fire is kind of hypnotic.
It equals not fake.
What is on the TV, isn't it? What? It's on the TV, isn't it?
Still not fake. Just made out of pixels instead of oxygen and packed carbon. Virtual reality does not equal fake. It just equals virtual. I'm Malik.
Oh, I'm Joey.
You're a mutant.
What? Oh, no, she's...
It's chill. I'm down with mutants. Very anti-establishment.
Out of love. Are you trying to pull her into your hacktivist garbage? Garbage. He's way out of your league.
Anyway. That equals up what we got down here. Communal soda machines and fake fires.
I thought you just said the fire wasn't fake.
Right. Does not equal fake. Just hollow. A lukewarm reflection. That equals how it's always been on Alternia. But that equals going to change. Catch you later.
Bye? Interesting fellow, that guy. And then I hit the mute button again. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's use this. Oh dang, not again. Your alien fingers ruin everything. No. No. Get it, bird. Friars shouldn't have soda. The sugars will make his feathers nasty. Okay. Use. It looks like your blood color is too low to merit a soda. Figures. Shit. Okay. Yo, what up, our data? My gal. My first gal of FRIENDSIM. His first character in general, actually, huh? Oh, how rare. Two tiny little lowbloods scuttling into my web. How absolutely delightful. You may call me our data. I'm Zephyros. I'm Joey. How lovely. Are you okay? Do you need a soda? No, imbecile. I mean, no, thank you. Your eyes. They shimmer as lustrous as the sky. But that, I could pick them like ripe fruits. Zephyros? Is she? I think you have a better sense of who is making fun of us and who is serious. And who is kind of a maniac. How can you draw any conclusions from insufficient data? Perhaps we should get to know each other better. Would you care to join me in my room? It's so very noisy out here in the main cabin. Let's get in there. I guess. Oh, I guess. We could come hang out for a little bit. Yes, after you. Is this just gonna be a game over? Shit, okay. Damn. Without the supplemental material, how was I supposed to know she was a big streamer? Sorry, I just needed like the next like talk point. A little like, no, we're not going. No thanks. You know what? That's really nice of you to offer, but we need to keep going. And yeah, thanks anyway. Damn. Can I enter? It would just be rude to walk someone else's room, but it's right there. It's right there. Let's give a dance for her. Yes, dance. Oh. Oh, they don't care about like they don't care about the bee dance. No one ever cares about the other dances here. Here, have a drink. I do not drink juice. Fuck. Okay. And then if I want to try to leave, it's not gonna like let me or something. Oh well. Damn, the trial was just like actually the game, I guess. Oh shit. Damn, that's how you know we're in high blood true high blood territory. We got wonderful art. Never understood high blood art. You just never had the culture for it. Exactly. You don't like it. Nay. Enter? Oh, that'd be rude. Same thing, huh? Fancy. I looked fancier. Oh shit. Wait. Wow. This one's even okay, Joey. Like we need someone. We need a real man. Real man with like some true like manly man stuff. He's like, you know, because it's like man stuff. You don't want to what? You want to say much? Say art criticism. It's strong. Oh my gosh. I guess maybe we just need a different feminine touch. I can't trust the manly touch. Okay. Oh yeah, the feminine touch. She would. Damn. I killed this guy. This is where Zebra would be right now. And I got that man killed. Huh. Damn. Oh, that thing in Paradox Space looking kinda. Look. These dust jackets are weird. You think they're fighting, it's just kind of hard to tell which blue blood everywhere. He dead? He might be dead. We convinced him to go off world to go join something called like what is it? Rapper get cold or something get cold. And depending on the microphone that Zephyros gave him, he's probably gonna die. He deserved it. In this society of troll society, I don't know. I don't know if he like deserved it, right? I mean, all these trolls kind of deserve a lot of things, and you know, at a certain point, does it turn to like, you know, you gotta look at a little more, you know, like the only like nice troll we've met, right? Is no, I guess all the low bloods are pretty. Most of the low bloods were pretty chill. Me, he deserved the pain. Okay. You aren't even sure what it is. This video skinny. You don't have a VCR. There's no point. Take. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Let's talk. Halt. You, sister, stop right there. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, what if Joey's into this too? You dare cross paths with the undefeated champion Alternian muscular theater, Nikki Mula? What in the world are you lowbloods doing here? This is the Indigo Blood train car. We're just passing through, ma'am. We're just servants, that's all. Oh, in that case, why don't you make yourself useful and fetch me something to drink? What would you like to drink, Miss Indigo Blood Lady? A nice glass of milk, freshly from the teat. Yes, the milk. I know what I'd really like to have. A tall, frothy glass of Your delicious guttered blood. Damn, never mind. Oh. Be gone, wretches. I have a lot of flexing to do. I'll write goodbye. She's into any woman, even if she doesn't realize it. Talk. Oh my gosh, you two are so cute. sorry, this is just John kind of dopey. Fuck, that's good. Oh, thanks. Sorry, you. I think you might be the smallest troll I've met. Joey, you can't go around telling indigos they're small. It's fine, don't be nervous. It's fine, don't be nervous. I haven't seen many low bloods on this trip. This train is so automated, no one's servants have anything to do. We aren't anyone's servants. But we are in the market, actually. If you're looking for someone or two someones. Zephyros, what the heck are you saying? Who you want to make part of your household and then protect against any sort of high blood threats. My plan is actually full up right now. But I'll keep you in mind for the future. Okay. You're a painter? Yes, a painter. I've worked on a big project right now. I'm working on a big project right now. Cool. Can I see it? I haven't actually started painting yet. But I know exactly what I'm going to do. I thought about it really hard. I can only paint when I'm inspired or when I have the perfect muse. It's Joey. Maybe we should just... Yeah, nice to meet you. See you cuties. Oh. Yo, what up, man? This guy's not here, so I guess I have to survive. Hi, I'm Joe. A low blood in the Indigo train car. An interesting turn of events, to be sure. Oh. Well, we'll just be going now. Whew, better run. Bye. Oh. Give him some juice. He laughs. You aren't sure what she thinks grub juice is funny. There's some yummy bites. I'm watching my diet. Let's not put him through any more trauma he's already been through. He's suffered enough. Damn. How do these just keep getting worse? You didn't think anyone had worse art taste than your dad. Turns out you were wrong. Actually, your dad should have been the one who got sucked in this plan instead of you. He loves stupid adventures. Like, actually, this was not that bad. Like, okay, maybe it is. I looked at it. I thought it was kind of cool, but then I looked at it a little more. What's wrong with this one? This one's just normal, huh? Fuck. Will they just let me exit? Okay, that's what I thought. Hey. Where do you two lovebloods think you're going? Oh, trespassing upon blue blood territory is offense enough. You seek an audience of the revered high blood caste? You click the numbers when he says them. Oh. You guys are in trouble. You can simply walk into a clown car? Yes. Actually, I kind of know one of the trolls up there. And he invited me to come up, so... His name is Marvis. Maybe you've heard of him? He's kind of a big deal. Oh, well, in that case... Ha! You, an associate of the High Bloods on this train? I've seen all the clowns aboard. Any of them could rip your puny body limb from limb. Well, they wouldn't because I'm cool and a friend to the clowns. It's a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association, but there's no way for us to verify such claim. Oh, wait. It is a simple matter to make an oral assertion of association. There's no way for us to verify such claims. But short of venturing into the high blood train car ourselves, which as a member of the Indigo class would be highly inappropriate behavior. That's true, Gaelic. Maybe we shouldn't go up there then. How can I prove that I got invited to go up to the next car then? Well, as I'm sure you know, the Purple Blood Caste is the absolute peak of artistic and cultural sophistication of our culture, the apex of our creative and intellectual potential. And this individual you cite, Marzotto, is simply the best of the best. Perhaps if you can prove to us that you're a troll of sufficiently cultural stock, that it may indeed have been possible for such a refined class of the being to have graced you with the gift of their respect. Oh, yeah, great idea, Gaelic. Okay then, what do we have to do? We can put up like a talent show. Amesia, please, nothing so simplistic and remedial as that. Think of it more as a stringent admission process. If you can present us a portfolio of a sufficiently developed and artistically valuable work, we will accept that you might be worthy to stand before the High Bloods. Oh boy. Okay, great. Right, where do we start? Let's start with evaluating your refinement in the most intellectually sophisticated of the arts, literature. A subject that happens to be my specialty, so be forewarned that I am not an easy mark to impress. Present to me your most polished work, an essay, a poem, a story, a tragedy of some sort. I will judge whether or not you have the intellectual metal to pass. Okay. Be back in a jiffy? I eagerly await your submission. No! No, I clicked the one! So, what do we do? Zephyros, do you know how to, write? Not really. Damn, I did all that kind of stuff. Maybe we'd better go and see if anyone else on the train could help us out. Alright, doesn't seem like there's any other way around it. Nah. Will they kill us? Ta-da! Over here. Intellectually and artistically valuable literature. My rather weary tone suggests that I will be the judge of that, but that I don't expect much from someone who introduces their offering as executing a rather uncouth circular motion. It may be argued that the quality of the subject's physical movement is not necessarily the correlation with the quality of their aesthetic judgment. Pshaw. Okay, wait. Okay, do I like... Okay. I beg to differ. Work on by dormant. Dormant visual reflection on the unmaster. Oh, okay, cool. I just click it. And Bloodsy. Bloodsy expands. Assessing hillbillyism among strongly rotating maidens. A time series. Suggests that, and I quote, unrefined motion has been shown to strongly correlate with bumptiousness and hillbillyism in the aesthetic assessment of written material. My rather weary tone suggests that I will be the judge of that, but I don't expect much from someone who introduces their offerings as a circular motion while deploying nakedly conclusionary characterization of its value. Judgment being here used in the sense of popularized by Botham in his book Judgment. Let me see. Oh dear. I'm Himmel. Lit, God in heaven. No implication regarding the existence vel non of a deity or higher power intended. Used colloquially in the sense of good lord or my God, no longer in common usage. an idiomatic expression of surprise or distress. Wow. Wow, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's here in time. I have to just wait for him to fix his microphone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can unmute the fella now. Oh my god, hello, hello.
Hey. Oh, I thought I'd have time. Wait, where am I? Where? Okay,
Oh.
I guess I'll. What is it? Wait, give me a moment. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Got him, Himmel. Okay. Despite this colloquial usage, the observer should not conclude that I'm in fact surprised. My judgment ab initio, reinforced by the circular motion executed by this entity. Wait, there's another stamp there. Do you not click it?
I clicked this one.
Oh. Wait, what? Wait.
We're here.
What? Okay. By this entity when. Oh. What's going on?
This is where we're at.
See previous discussion, Supra. When presenting me with the work, oh, I can't see your mouse. Okay, was that what she lacked in refinement? She made up for an even lack of discernment, and what she lacked in discernment was exasperated by her patent deficiency of sensibility. Let God in heaven.
Oh, we're done with this part now.
Oh.
Well, what do you think?
My dear young entity, even if a gaming manual had the remotest chance of being artistic in the first place, this particular specimen appears. An observer may perhaps wonder at the lightning rapidity of my assessment of this soi-disant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand I am a graduate cum laude of the Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. All rights reserved. Any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any velocity whatsoever is strictly coincidental and probably a delusional on the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. Wait, what? Oh, to have written by someone whose entire experience of flarping consists of staring at themselves in a mirror while balancing a potato on their head. Oh, it's just the same one? What? I wish I could see your mouse. It is both bad and unoriginal, and the parts that are bad and are unoriginal with the parts that are unoriginal also being bad, while excreting its imbecile prescriptions. It manages to be both dangerous to those with weak stomachs and planet-shakingly insignificant at the same time. But then we must move on to its faults.
That's interesting. It was the same one. Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't. Why did? Oh.
Okay. Yeah. See, I thought so.
It was being weird. I think what happened was. That's a weird interaction.
It is also possible that the author gained their experience by lying face down in mud or closing their eyes while dropping a heavy weight on their foot.
Okay. Not blanket?
What gives you that impression? Wicked irony is rarely recognized by untutored entities from obscure provincial galaxy, but as these remarks, like most of my observations, genius is rarely modest, will likely find their way into the authoritative histories of our time. I offer them up to a discerning posterity. No, liking or not has nothing whatever to do with my reaction. Say rather that this piece of literary excrescence awakens in me the profoundest distaste, the deepest nausea, the most head-spinning revulsion, the severest loathing, the most rooted antipathy, and the most acute, intense, world-eating aversion.
I don't think he likes it. Rants, will you give us another chance?
Well, I don't wish to be unfair. It may also be amusing to see what further putrid/exotic literary excrescences they come up with next. Yes, alright, you can try again.
Okay, let's like save. Oh, yeah, do that one. Do we have him just dunk on all the books I got right now? I think that's the play, right? Heh. Can you go?
I beg your pardon?
Intellectually and artistically valuable literature.
Oh. This reaction, while seemingly neutral, may properly be interpreted to suggest a lack of enthusiasm for the garish volume thrust into my hand so unceremoniously and accompanied by so vulgar a locution. While here you go may be appropriate on the playground or among campers, it is decidedly gauche and jarring when used in refined company. This reaction, while seemingly like mine.
Huh. It's interesting.
Let me see. My goodness, tut. Intransitive verb, to express disapproval of or disbelief by, or as if uttering tut. In this case, disapproval. Oh dear. Oh no.
You don't like it?
Okay, that's a new one. Okay. With all due respect to you and your associate, I think I'm getting a migraine. Even if a regular picture book could be by some remote stretch of possibility display even a scintilla of literary merit, I adhere to the school of thought that holds that this is impossible, viz., that literature written for sniveling, undulating, slime-covered, multi-legged, post-pupil vermin has no place on the shelves of sophisticates, especially those of the more exalted hemospectral classes, c.e.g. Nazgul, Morgum, a survey of smucky smoopum literary productions aimed at gurgling, puking neonates, Gesoil, Fraken, the raw, puerile, incunabulum of extreme youth. The author of the volume in my hands appears to have had their minuscule talents even further diminished by their loathsome penchant for using baby talk, twee animal drawings, and maudlin sentimentality. An observer may perhaps wonder at the lightning rapidity of my assessment of this soi-disant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand I am a graduate cum laude of the Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. All rights reserved. Any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any other velocity whatsoever is strictly coincidental and probably a delusion on the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. Should it turn out that such author did not take the precaution of writing under a pseudonym, I intend to report them to the Alternian Academy of Arts, Science, and Torture, together with a recommendation that before culling they be fried on both sides in oil derived from their own pimply ass. Does that answer your question?
Oh, pooey. Are you sure you don't like it?
I like it well enough, as an example of half-baked, imbecilic, trivial, stupefyingly unredeemed lowbrow stultiloquence with a side order of nauseating twaddle.
I guess not.
Your, companions. It pains me if I have to acknowledge the existence of a person occupying such a low rung on the hemospectral ladder of natural merit. a phrase I coined in my essay, Well-Deserved Supremacy, a celebration of the natural superiority and moral fitness at the shorter wavelength in Collected Essays of Genius, ed. Gallic Zixi, p. 239021. I'll have to make a note to purify myself with a long scrub immersion at the end of this train journey. Lightning comprehension. More crushing irony cruising right over the thought nodules of these obtuse bumpkins has pinpointed the precise gravamen of my statement.
Oh, no. Can we have another shot?
Well, I don't wish to be unfair. Perhaps if I were to jump off the train, yes, all right, you can try again.
Oh, cool. Here you go. Presenting you this piece of intellectually and artistically valuable literature that we found.
I see. Has this person just used the relative pronoun that to introduce a restrictive relative clause with non-human antecedents? I feel ill. Can no one see that integrated clauses that do not express a distinguishingly property of the referent, which is actually a non-restrictive clause, even if completely integrated into the narrative and intonation of the sentence, are not and may never be an integrated relative clauses? Defining relative clauses or identifying relative clauses? Clearly not. To provide a restrictive rather than non-restrictive meaning, or vice versa, to the referent, the correct syntax must be provided by choosing the appropriate relative clause, i.e. restrictive or non-restrictive, together with the appropriate intonation and punctuation. To analyze whether a relative clause is restrictive, i.e. an integrated relative clause defining relative clause or identifying relative clause, or non-restrictive, i.e. a supplementary, a positive, non-defining or non-identifying relative clause, a very simple, straightforward test can be applied. If the basic ordered semantic resolution of the sentence is not reordered by removing the relative clause, this may be considered non-restrictive. But if this defining essence is disturbed, the relative clause is restrictive. Is there anything difficult about this? About that? Anything? What agonies must I endure before even the most basic rules of rhetoric are absorbed by the populace? It must be recognized clearly that in this case, vox populi is assuredly not vox dei. Must I continue to be victimized by these outrages? Persons of slipshod intellect may suggest the grave errors like this one do not necessarily mark their creators and utterly devoid of scintillum of aesthetic, or indeed any finer feeling. I will not deign to dignify such suggestions with a response, except to refer to the academic research on the subject, including Bon Mot's magisterial aesthetic and sensibility among profoundly ignorant pop-eyed bleeders.
What do you think?
Forgive me for feeling obliged to depart so far from civility. Holy shit, there's a fucking... I can only roll my eyes up to outer space and pray, Condus, grant me the serenity to attack and eviscerate the things I cannot change, the courage to assail and disembowel the things I can, and the wisdom to roll up my trousers to keep them of the blood. Forgive me for feeling obliged to depart so far from civility as to criticize addled observations regarding persons of limited intellect striking balls in each other with sticks. However, it is my painful duty to point out that the spectacle of congenital defectives muffled in padding running around in fields, including the descriptions thereof by an author with an effective vocabulary of 90 words, is far from edifying to the person of delicate feeling. Even a literary genius would have to trouble with this material. The actual author, who falls short of genius to much the same degree as passing gas in a bathtub falls short of the creation of the universe ex nihilo, has produced a disorderly botch that must repel even the least discerning reader. To be a bit more specific, the organization is muddled, the intent clouded, the pacing stagnant, the descriptions maladroit, the philosophy cretinous, and the overall effect revolting to anyone with a balanced mind. An observer may perhaps wonder at the lightning rapidity of my assessment of this soi-disant literary production. He, she, or it would do well to understand that I am a graduate cum laude of the Royal Academy of Accelerated Hyperspeed Turbo Reading. All rights reserved, and any similarity in reading speed produced by this program to any philosophy whatsoever is strictly coincidental and probably delusion of the part of the officious intermeddler who claims to have observed it. but then we must pass to its defects.
Are you saying it's not artistic or valuable?
It's certainly valuable as a cultural artifact, defining the extreme end of a continuum encompassing works of genius at one end and mounts of noisome excrescence at the other. As to artistic, it might, and I think should, be used down the ages as an example of what to avoid at all costs in literary production.
I don't think he likes it. I so sure. I so sure about this one. Will you give us another chance?
Well, I suppose it's in the spirit of education to allow some leeway. Perhaps the planet will be destroyed by a giant meteor before they return. It seems unlikely, but hope springs eternal. Yes, all right, you can try again.
Wow. Fuck. Dude comes on screen for like a moments, and he says more than every character in this entire game. I had to duck away for a while because I missed quite a lot. That guy just spoke. At least GA. At least he's not mean to a specific group of real people. Oh, submarine. I need help from the real classy folk. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Too bad we didn't count. Look how much like aura is in these these carts. I guess there's like less like interactivity between characters in here, but there's so many other like at least cool things in the background. I guess it does show other things, right? Hey, hands off. Damn. Because it makes sense, right? They go from like a bunch to like little, like it slowly dwindles down in the amount of characters. But after you get to like the Jade, like the Jade and Teal Blood, it's just characters you already know from like FRIENDSIM. I do like how the characters like they're different from themselves in FRIENDSIM, which is kind of cool. Huh. There they are. That was the truth. I came down to look at the coolest troll in the entire game. Right here. That's them. Ah. The game. Or the ham. Change for FRIENDSIM to make them more friendable, I guess. It checks quite a bit. Well, it seems like after a certain point in FRIENDSIM, right? They change everything to make everyone like more evil. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Didn't really do anything this stream, but we got out of the Jade Blood and Teal Blood spot, so that's a win in my book. Okay. About 2 hours, 2 hours 10 minutes. Friday night. Friday night for real time zone. Zoom. Yeah. I really I'm trying to like think about like Act 2 a lot compared to Act 1. I felt like Act 1 made some promises that are like not happening in Act 2. But maybe it wasn't promises, maybe it had like expectations maybe, like from what I thought was gonna happen. Not like story or wise or anything like that, but more of just like how we interact with the world in Act 1. And it's kind of just been like a thing that's kind of been like bothering me a little bit. But I do enjoy like more character interactions. Yeah. I'm curious on how I guess I gotta beat this before I can even think about like Act like 3. But I wonder what Act 3 is gonna be, even though like I'm here. If it's gonna be like Act 2 or it's gonna be like even like its own thing. I'm not really anywhere to like be even close to it. I assume it's gonna play closer to Act 2 than anything. You know that Act 2 was made by a whole different team. I do know that Act 2 was like, or at least was like a whole like scumfuffle, right, or something weird. You think you would have enjoyed it more if you hadn't played FRIENDSIM? I don't think playing FRIENDSIM is like affecting like my enjoyment of it. I think FRIENDSIM might be helping me enjoy it more because I already like the characters, and that like doesn't carry, but that matters a lot. At least these characters will all be there, presumably. Yeah. So this game feels like has like a lot of good things going for it, and it just does feel like just misdirection at some points. Yo. Like I will say though, Act 1 does still mogs, but Act 1 was fucking cool. I liked Act 1 a lot actually. The worm noises. Do worms even make noises? They both have good music. Okay. Act 2 has like a lot of things that seem cool, right? Like the beginning of Act 2 I was liking, but something like that's just kind of weird. I don't know, maybe I'm not interacting with people enough anymore, but like what happened to Chitter? A little more of that Act 1 vibe. Yeah. I don't know. I just like what happened to Chitter? Like if Chitter happened more, was it gonna happen again more of? Because there can't be a million conversations. Yeah. Like they introduced Chitter, which is cool. I really liked going through like these. I thought they were gonna have like more things being updated as we were going through, and so far there's like really not. Fun to see though. Yeah. There's like a lot of things that just seem like they're there, they're just not fully acted upon, right? They're not fully happening. I mean, this is a Homestuck spin-off. For me, it also feels like the exploration puzzles weren't as interesting or intriguing. I think part of that just, yeah. A lot of things just feel, it feels like the team for Act 2 have I guess at least the creative lead for Act 2 had a completely different idea than what the Act 1 idea was, and that's changing like a lot of things, and things just feel kind of and I will also say this though, like I feel like the character writing, like the dialogue is a little weirder in this one than Act 1, but I will also say FRIENDSIM, I really like the writers in FRIENDSIM, how they wrote the characters in that one. So maybe it's the same people as Act 2 and they just having more fun with it, and I just don't know. But I will say, the FRIENDSIM conversations were really fun. And here it feels like they weren't able to like have as much fun, except for maybe the Ace Attorney part was fun. There were some interesting things there. Emily Cumbush would be right up its alley. Development hell is a killer to everyone. Yeah. I also came back to this train car because I like the music in this train car a lot. Not as much creative freedom. I don't know if it's I don't know if I guess I don't know much about like what like the development cycle for the game was or anything like that, right? It just feels like things the goal of this game is different. Like what the game wants you to experience is different than what Act 1 wanted you to experience. And the issue isn't that like Act 2 isn't fun, isn't cool. It's the issue that it doesn't feel like a the right way to continue Act 1. In like my eyes. Oh, that guy's kind of cool. I want to make visual novels. I feel like it's more of like a I would say whoever like the leads are probably more at fault than like smaller individuals, right? Because there's just like certain directions need to be pushed, things that need to happen. And I don't know. I think it's weird that every time I hear something about Homestuck, it always sounds like there's like something weird tied to it on like the development side. Like it's just, I don't know, like weird things. Yeah. Huh. You're the TV cart too. And close the game. Yeah. So today's Friday and Sunday. Oh, what did I say was the plan for Sunday? I can't fully remember. Was Sunday my Promstuck plan? I planning to finish Promstuck on Sunday. Did you save? I did save. I did save. Pretty sure I did. At least at some point I saved before anything like super crazy would happen. Because I saved at least when I was in the I at least saved before I introduced the third book to the guy, I think, or the first book. To Gaelic. Oh, I arrived giga late. Hello, hello. This is giga late. Yeah. I guess. What? Yeah, I'm trying to think. What did I say I was gonna do Sunday? You saved in front of the best troll. Oh shit. Wait, like the actual best troll, or I say in front of like a different troll who's not as cool, and you just trying to say they are the best troll. I'll assume you mean the one from the actual best troll. Yeah. So it's Friday. Oh, what did I say I was gonna do Sunday? I can't fully remember. I had an intention. So Act 2's what you get when non-gamers have to make a game. I don't know if that's the correct thing to say, right? Because like there are different types of games, right? Imagine if your last save was before the trial finished. I'd save Linnea if that was the case. I'd save her. Non-point click gamers. Yeah. People who didn't have like the same, I could see that. Like not the same like drive for the same like nostalgia for it. They just see, oh, it does, you do this and this is what happens. Okay, well, no one wants to do this, right? They just want this to this. But it could also be people playing like more like different point and click games too, right? Not all point and click games play the same. What's that game oh yeah. Fuck, I gotta play Blueprints actually. I've been like I haven't played that game in a bit. I was playing Blueprints. That game was Blueprint is such a cool game. I have about like 8 hours in Blueprints. But the issue with Blueprints, I play it like I played a lot at the start, then I played every like, a little bit every like week, check it out. I'm gonna play this weekend here. Probably my game. Probably my game of the 2020s. Blueprints is fucking super cool. One issue with Blueprints though is not the game, like the game itself, but trying to like talk to somebody else who's playing the game. It's like, oh yeah, this game's cool. And you don't want to like spoil each other or like give hints on stuff, right? You just go, yeah, this is cool. Then you like drop some key words like, do you know what that is? Do you getting on this? It's like, oh, you don't know what that is. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. And it's just a lot of stuff. Cause I think, cause I was talking to this with one of my coworkers. My coworker, her and her husband are playing Blueprints together. One's like controlling the character, the one's focusing more on the notes, and they're like discussing and stuff to do. Um, so that seems like a really cool way to play the game. It's a little more, a little funner, not funner, a little less a little less having to like take your hands off the game, if that makes sense, and it keeps it going super smooth. Um, one thing about playing Blueprints though and hopping back into it is your notes. You should take notes, right? Um, your notes help so much when you come back to it. I forgot so many things, like some little things of the game, like oh fuck, what was this thing? What was this thing? What was this? Note had it. Note had it. Note had it. And then some other things. I didn't realize how a certain puzzle was supposed to be solved until I got to a certain point with a underground bunker and there's a safe there. But once I did that, I was like, "Oh, wait, are all of these safes involving the same concept? I'm an idiot. I didn't realize it beforehand from like other things." Immediately, it was like the second or third one I seen, and there was another one that was pretty similar too. It was like the one that involved a chessboard that kind of showed us the same thing in a way. We're like just getting like these red notes. Was that there? Like envelopes, red envelopes? Was that there? Oh, red envelopes, right? That game's cool. Blueprints was really cool. Um, Weirdly, I think Hollow Knight Silksong is easier to hop back into than it is to hop back into Blueprints. To Hollow Knight Silksong, you're just vibing, you chilling, you just killing, you cruising. Blueprints, you gotta read a little more, or you just have a really really solid memory. But I play these games a, a little high, I guess, right? So I have to I have to think a little more and go back on certain things. Um, I bought two old games. I bought a game of my childhood recently called Thrillville Off the Rails. The game sucks on PC, actually, kind of. It's like weird. And then I bought GeForce because I thought it'd be funny. Movie games are an interesting thing. I miss when every movie had a video game. It would just come out, you'd play it, it'd suck. It would just be fun, right? Like that. I guess Lord of the Rings had a kind of cool one. Lord of the Rings, Shrek 2. Fuck, I think even the Brave game was pretty cool. Or am I mixing Brave up with another game? Yeah, Blueprint's difficulty, and it relies on remembering things and keeping all the data fresh in your brain. Yeah. It's a lot of just knowledge, you know. You care more about the knowledge than your Lamborghini. No. How do you think Homestuck would fare as proper Earthbound / Omori type game? Um, be real. I don't think I've like fully played Earthbound, and I've never seen Omori gameplay. I've seen some Earthbound gameplay. Let's be good. Good thing about blueprints, it constantly reminds you of info with subtle hints, and when you know, walk. Okay, there's one part in Blueprints I got annoying was relying on RNG, relying on RNG to do certain things, right? So I need to get like a certain thing. I need to go into this room with this specific item. But to get into this room with this specific item, I also actually need to get this other room or get this other room to be able to go into this room with this item to do this thing. But let's say I could just get a little unlucky and like let's say 3-4 nights in a row, I never get those items or never get that combination. And I'm like, wow, okay. My bad. Maybe I need to prep slightly differently, get to this room to make this room more easy. I don't know, but also I guess I just never get the wrench. I never get the wrench when I'm playing. Like the thing that makes it so rooms can become more common, less common. I never get that ever. And that was kind of like, okay. I got it once, and that helped a lot actually. Maybe that's also what's screwing me over right now. Huh. Fuck. Yeah, but Homestuck is like a. Yeah, I don't know Earthbound though. I could see it being like I guess when you say like Homestuck, you mean like the actual comic, right? Like the full story and everything. How would that? Well, I mean, technically, you could do almost all the same things in a game, right? So it should work fine. The only issue, I guess I don't know. Do those games involve breaking like POVs very often? If those type of games don't really involve breaking POVs, it'd be pretty difficult to maintain the feel of those games, right? What's a game series that like breaks POVs a lot? Almost like as a game would be awesome. What would break POVs a lot? I mean suburb. Yeah. Well, yeah, the solution is having it goals in single days, so you can, when you're like rank 4 or 5, you can decide to pivot into goal 1 in the specific. Otherwise, brute forcing the same goal over and over can feel frustrating. Yeah. There are a few point and clicks. Actually, point and clicks working. Undertale. I haven't played Undertale. Okay, I've played Undertale for a little bit. But I've seen gameplay, I guess. I'm getting sent stuff on Discord. Is it the same guy who like attacks me every time I stream and say something? Anything? Oh, they're showing me the original thing for HIVESWAP, the 3D game. Is that what that is? Is that what they're showing me? Yeah, the original 3D thing. Okay. Gives like Jimmy Neutron game vibes. In Sonic Adventures. Huh. I guess you do Homestuck in like a few different games, right? You can do Homestuck in like if you want to go fully story based, really. Because the Homestuck story kind of does carry. You just need like simple mechanics to like play and be fun, right? You don't need like something complex. If you have a really good story, you don't need super insane gameplay. And sometimes you have super good story and super insane gameplay does affect one or the other. The Undertale and Deltarune on the same on stream one day. But to have multiple goals on this side and the progress in one, depending on your progress of the day. Yeah. Then Homestuck adjacent. I love Homestuck game where you have a button on the side for switching point of views, like the quad monitor. Grand Theft Auto, LMAO. That is just Grand Theft Auto, ain't it? Damn, wait, Homestuck would be dope as shit in a Grand Theft Auto style game. Wait, that's kind of cooking. Because basically those exile stations are playing Homestuck and switching POVs. It's so perfect. For some reason, whenever I try to imagine a 3D Homestuck game, I just end up thinking Fusion Fall. Fusion Fall. Damn. Never got to play that one when I was younger. Or did I? I don't think I really did. Some POVs like you need exile and changing screens. What would switch for? Yeah, you'd have to like just use that as like a fun little way to do things. Would you have to like, huh? It'd be cool to do, but how would you fit that even in the lore of the game though, story wise? You can't play as an exile because they're in, they're just in, they're part of the story. You could, you could be Caliborn, and looking at all the Caliborn screens at some point in the story. And I might want to, plus he kind of cooks writing POVs. And then later on reveals that the character select is its own story. Hmm. Cancel the quad monitor. Refined self. Refined self. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, because I own that game. That's why that game sounds familiar. Oh, okay. I remember buying that game. Okay. Damn. No. Oh, that's like last year. 2023. Okay. Or 2023. I was like, oh my God, that's so long ago. But no, it's like end of the year 2023. I played it when it first came out. They KO'd the family laptop. They completely overhauled the story later on. It wasn't as interesting anymore. Because all the freedom, it's all the bullshit at once. Self. What the fuck? It's 2026. Oh, yeah. Well. Oh, shit. Wait. That's essentially the start of 2024, and it's essentially the end of 2025, still in a sense, right? So really, it's not that long. If you gotta think of it like that point, you know, you gotta like just a rounding error, honestly, just a rounding error in like time. Hmm. I only played Refined Self once though. I should have played the game more. I meant to. Just never did it. The other games I want to check out, but I don't know about them. BTW 2013 was cooking with the Jane X Dirk theories. Dude, Gelato Fish was cooking. Gelato Fish was cooking. And I can't believe I was too stupid to see what was in my eyes. See what just made sense. Too blind. Too blind. Man. Hmm. Have you ever considered buying the Homestuck books? I don't think so. I don't think I ever actually have considered that. I was trying to think if that's ever crossed my mind. I've looked up the books. I've seen images of the books. But like the books don't cover the whole story though, right? Because it's kind of hard for them to cover the whole story. Do the books cover the whole story? Or is it only like the X amount? Act 1. The books cover the whole story. Well, maybe I should maybe I should think about that. They do. Huh. Wait. Wait, what? 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 No way. Homestuck Book 1. Shopping. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. And it ends on Cascade thing. Sadly, it didn't make it to Cascade. Act 5, Act 2, second book. It stopped one book short. Aren't Act 1 and Act 2 in the same book? Oh. Damn, $150? Okay, well, actually, I want to. Okay, I gotta like pull this up real quick. Actually, I'm like, wait, this is coming back. Hold on. Like, sorry, this is on eBay. $150, and this book's in such rough condition. At least this one is. I think there's some other ones I might have seen. Oh my god! Like, is that water damage right there for the book? Oh. That was that book in particular, but there has to be other ones, right? It just can't. It can't be just that, right? Oh, that's like another game I was looking at playing. It's the original from 2011, yeah. Huh. I just happened to Homestuck book 1 and looked at Google Shopping. I guess I didn't look at official ones fully. Oh, Homestuck book Act 1 and Act 2. You have to specify. Okay. Oh, okay. That's 25 bucks, 27 bucks, 28 bucks. That's like doable. Oh, these are like doable prices. Hmm. Okay. Okay. What did I decide for some? Can't think of that off the top of my head. Just epilogues $400. Oh my gosh! Wow. Sorry. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. It's cheaper to start to print your entire own book and like pay someone to like make it for you. Like that's like copyright infringement, but hey. New channel idea. Reading the physical Homestuck books. Aren't OG Homestuck books unavailable? Probably. Reading the Homestuck official book, man. That's the link sent me back to the way back machine. Ooh, probably not. Probably not available like the OG ones. Probably can only find those on like on eBay if anyone's even selling them on eBay. First one I think was right. The first one was on eBay. Huh. I wonder how it like fourth OG Homestuck books, but I've missed my chance to get the fifth. The first four, okay. Dang. Were the Homestuck books ever at like a Scholastic book fair? No, right? Because you have to be like published under Scholastic or something, right? To be at a Scholastic book fair. Or wait, I said like a local. That could be like that could have been like a funny thing, but you can't really sell Homestuck to like young. No, I guess with everything being censored, new things, it could actually. Never mind. It'd be funny for like someone's first time seeing Homestuck being from a physical book. How would that feel? like you miss out on so much of like do you miss out on really anything truly in the beginning? Miss out on the music and animation, which are like actually like pretty important. You're paying for those clips in early acts and having all of them censored. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I have to bring this to an end. I must. So I just couldn't remember what I was going to do on Sunday. I still can't. I have it written down. Do I have it written down? Did I write it down on my work computer? I have this issue. I write stuff down on my work computer, and I don't like write it down on like a Google Doc. I write it down in like in a notepad, and I can't remote into my work computer right now. But I can remote in from my work computer to my computer, and it like causes some issues sometimes where I forget to do certain things. Um, I know I will be live on Sunday. I'm trying to remember what I said. Did I say I was gonna finish Promstuck on Sunday? Was that my main goal? Was Promstuck the goal? Um, Promstuck was the goal, right? I feel like I need to finish Promstuck. Finish Promstuck. Finishing Promstuck is probably the number one thing right now in my mind. Well, not the number one thing, but like number one thing to do for a stream on Sunday would be to finish Promstuck. Um. Uh. Hmm. Yeah. So I think it's Promstuck. That I think you. Oh, that and Paradox Space. Yeah, I need to do those. So probably Promstuck and Paradox Space. I don't know if I'll be able to finish Promstuck, but definitely won't be able to finish Paradox Space. But it'll probably be those two on Sunday. Yeah, yeah, that's what makes sense. And then Tuesday, I was gonna go back to a music, go grind through the music again. Listen to a. Isn't everybody improving pretty fast? Well, I guess not. I shouldn't say like pretty fast. Everybody, right? Some people are already at like a certain level that's like really really good, and some people went from like kind of like to like super good, and they're still growing, right? And like I'm barely into the years technically in Homestuck, right? Like in the music wise, like directly listening to albums. I'm still in like what year 2 or 3. After that, you might have said something about Homestuck fan comics. I want to look at a few things. Oh, since I still go, Telly doesn't have that many songs. I also, I might, hmm, I like going through the old Homestuck forums, and maybe I wonder if it's worth going back through some and just bring out some of my favorite things I found in them. If you ever look at the archive, and look at old forum stuff. If you are okay with looking at how old internet people talk and how the internet kind of was, people still talk like that. Still talk the same way. They still do a lot of the same stuff, and it's just fun to see. People send random Homestuck shit to react. I'm still trying to figure out like the ethics of that. Uh, so I don't react wildly enough for it to feel like it's warranted for certain things. But I do think something in that vein is an idea is something on my mind. I just have to think of a way to do it where I don't feel evil doing, I guess. Does that make sense? Um hmm, I could actually listen to like every fan album could be cool. Tumblr Stuck Bent OST, Tomb of the Ancestor, Toby Fox, Baby Is You. Oh, that one's I got that. Yeah, I listened to that one already. Paradox Music Team, the Alpha Kids, Team Paradox. Who's Team Paradox? Are they like dope? Are they cool? Do they know what they're doing? They got like 5 albums. Is that just like careful browsing those? Okay. Homestuck for Holidays is there. Okay. Friendstuck? What's Homestuck sound test? Oh. Okay. Hmm. Oh, wait. I need to figure out how this like archive works with the videos. There's like a lot of videos in this archive I want to check out. This goes well though. Maybe say that for October. Yeah. I got spoiled of Beyond Canon looking at covers. Damn. Damn. Hmm. There. I do okay. After I believe it's after I finish the epilogues. It's probably after I finish the epilogues. Is I want to go look at like a lot of people's alternate Homestuck endings and just kind of like figure that out. I don't know how I want to do that. I'm thinking about either like reading one or two on stream, then reading a few more off stream, and then just like kind of like seeing how they deal with certain issues they had with how Homestuck ended, or like things that maybe not issues, but things that they would have liked, right? Or just what their ideas would be. That's the one of the things that really interests me the most is seeing what people wanted from the ending and what they wanted to see. Hmm. But I do also have a giant archive that has a lot of Homestuck thingy majigs, like fan fictions and other things. And I assume I'm decently safe at looking at most of these now. This archive is like an old, isn't like the closest of the close, right? Isn't like this. No, I guess it is fairly up to date, like for certain things. Oh. Oh, this is. Oh, I have found 4chan's reaction. What board would this be though? A 4chan board's reaction to Homestuck's ending. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my god. These guys did not like the ending at all. Oh my god. Sorry. Um. What the fuck? What just happened? What was that with Caliburn at the end? Did Vriska do what happened? Did she make the new world? Did any of the did any of the dead characters show the photo? Like I should be fine to show the photo. The photo won't get me killed online. Well, like it might kill. Like by that I mean like YouTube, right? Because they got like that, and that's I don't know if that's YouTube friendly, right? Holy shit! Explain this. What the fuck? It just dawned on me. All of my Eugene Homestuck has been a complete waste of time. I'm in tears. Nothing got answered. I mean, let's be real. In Homestuck, a lot of things early on were just answered, right? Oh, fuck. Wow. Rev up those rewrites. We should have seen it coming. Damn, that's a good reaction image. Shit, I don't know who that is. Oh, wait. No, that can't be it. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, that's good. That's good. I need to recreate that one right here. Well, good thing I can get used... good thing I get to use this image again. Classic hussy. Damn. Was that a batter? I don't know. Oh my. Oh, that's good. No Dave Jade closure. Why? Oh, dude with the black baseball. Man. Shit, maybe I'm blind. I don't know who that is unless they're on here. Right center. Are they, that guy? A blind man, I guess. Oh, this isn't text. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Let me look at see if any of these are like safe. Oh shit. Oh shit. My time here is era done. Oh, fuck. That's a good actually. That's quality. You think it's like a reversible pillow? uh, assorted Helmstuck fan art. Scared of this folder. Everything here seems fairly all right. Huh. Oh, whoa. Whoa. What do these Homestuckers have to say? Huh. Meta stuck? So good, almost made me forget he's the gayest man alive. Oh, is this like the is this like supposed to be like a 4chan like anonymous character who's just existing in the universe? Is like as a okay. Sorry, I'm looking at something to make sure it's like okay to show. Um, this all looks pretty okay to show. None of this looks crazy. Looks like it's just 4chan man. 4chan man in a Homestuck. Get me in there. Gotta like find one that's like not weird. You've all here we go. Oh, you'll always have Homestuck General. Oh, was that just like a fucking was that just a board? Or was that just like a thing? Oh shit. H. Break the reader. H. Break the reader. Damn, those are pretty good. I like that concept. Yo, these kind of cooking. Oh. Oh, fuck. What's this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. Ah. I just want the suffering to end. I'm scared to open like the ones I can't read like beforehand. There's oh, that one had a word I shouldn't have shown on there. Oh shit. Uh, oh my god. What? What's the Airden lore? What is the Airden lore? Why is his father Shrek? I mean, this is Shrek time period, but why? Never against any points. Look up airy fish. Regain sanity points? I don't want to regain sanity points, but I'll look this up. Aquarium Stuck's alternate universe on Tumblr. Oh. Oh shit. Wait a sec. Collide Shrek appears. Oh yeah, during Collide, Shrek appears with air in his shoulder. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just opening a 1,000 photos. I can't open that one. They say something on there. Wow, okay. Oh. Okay. What was going on in 2015? What's going on in 20? Okay, let's close some of this. Oh, that one stays. Okay. Dude, I forgot about March Airden. Oh shit, this is cool as shit. Oh wait, what? Rick and Namco had to watch him. Why? Fucking annihilating. Oh, what's this one? Oh wait, hold on. I gotta parse through this for a second. Um. I didn't really look at this one. Maybe it's okay. More. It's okay. Okay. Where were you when the Harry corpse died? Those artists held HSG hostage for 2 months. The shit posting never stopped. What were they talking about? What's going on in the group? About 7 people who call themselves the Airy Corps. They would 24/7 post replies to each other and shit post without stopping. They had the workout shifts where one Airy would start shit posting, another stopped. It was incredible. The Airy. What is this? Oh shit! One last ride, corpseman. 4chan and Homestuck do not mix. Okay. I feel like they do mix, like, a ton. Like, from my reading of Homestuck, I don't know how they don't mix. It's like that's like saying My Little Pony and 4chan don't mix. Come on, they got a whole board for My Little Pony. Oh man, that major Davis wrote is the most heartwarming piece of potential heartbreak follow-up. Oh, what's going on here? Every fin is terrible. Dairy Codes are probably objectively the worst single thing to come from this place. That's March there. What's this one? Oh, I gotta pull that off screen just to be safe. Oh my god. I am. Oh my god. How am I so blind? I didn't see it. Oh, image pop up there. It's tragically romantic, like West Side Story or Romeo and Juliet. Nice to know Jane is the big spoon. That's pretty good. Come on. Homestuck 4chan don't mix, and this is on here? Come on. Oh wait, no, I can't say nice things about Nepeta. No. No. Oh, they're not here though. Okay. What is this? Okay, I don't know if I can show that one on can I show this one? Do you love your dad? Homestuck. Oh. Oh my god. W. One letter has never said so much. What? Is that a joke or what? Is there actually significance to that letter? It's a clue. Magnetic vodka. Roxy forces Rose's body to drink it. It magnetically attracts Rose's soul from the afterlife back into her body. Oh my god, they were these people were truly cooking. Oh, these are masters at their craft. Admittedly, they had more time to think of things on the spot than I gave myself. Huh. Okay. What was this one? You never. You were named the two bravest men I knew, John Vantos. Are there kids named after Homestuck? I think I've had the conversation already. I think I've mentioned this before. Oh, what is this? The simplest thing that could explain Kanai's blood thing is that it's just something that her cats adopted. I've spent too much time on the ground. Didn't the glowing horse give her a special sleeping to a vampire party? Somebody would have turned. Oh, go ahead. I think you're channeling. Okay, hold on. This is curious. Okay, I didn't fully parse through this, so I don't know if it's gonna be like if it's gonna kill me on YouTube. The simplest thing that could explain Kanai's blood thing is that it's just something that our cast adapted to, having to spend much of their time on the ground tending to the brood. If there is a certain percentage of youngings who aren't going to make it into the world, why not? Why not use them as snacks? Didn't the glowing horse give her sleeper vampire powers? Nobody would have started it not for BF matter. I remember a lot of Tumblr comments at the time, even before the page, were like, "Oh my god, I'm starting to ship it." Glowing horse? I swear I remember. You feel like this horse emanates power and whispers of the power it can give you. Anonymous, you have been hallucinating wildly, and I suspect dangerously. I think you're channeling Hussy in general right now. I'm not crazy enough to think of this bullshit, Annan. There was a glowing horse in this goddamn webcomic. No, Eridan killed Kanaya. Kanaya came back, drained the blood from the corpses to reconstitute herself. Then she came back all aglow. Kicked Gamzee in the bone bulge, punched Vriska in the snout, and sliced Eridan in half. No horses. Are you maybe thinking of this? MS Paint Adventure / Dota. There's a lot of horses in this webcomic. I don't recall Kanaya ever being in contact with a horse. This comic had glowing in horses, but not a combination of horses that glow. Okay, well, I shall find proof of this. It was a picture of Kanaya underground, and there was a goddamn glowing horse offering her younger self powers. Ooh. If you follow my advice, you will save yourself a lot of time by not looking for something that doesn't exist. I just need proof I'm not going crazy. It happens. Let's go. The Gigapods had driven this poor Annan insane. Then hold my hand, Annan. Hold my hand, and do not let go until I feel the earth beneath your feet once more. There is no horse, Annan. There was never a horse. Take a step back from your computer. Too late, Annan. Anon. I'm going to keep believing that it's out there. That I'm the only one who saw the glowing horse whisper to young Kanaya about her rainbow drinker powers and how it could give it to her. All right, we lost him. Time to put him down before this gets any worse. The meager lies of the ignorant shall never defeat my eyes of truth. Oh my god. That was so good. Wait. What's this one say? Oh. Andrew Hussey caused nuclear blast in Alabama, but forces alteration in one person's computer to make their Homestuck have glowing horses. People making collage with new Homestuck ideas, basically fortune theories with new perspective, glowing horses. Not even Hussey could have imagined that one. Maybe it's not that Hussey couldn't imagine it. It's just that it was too crazy of an idea that he didn't dare to do it. He couldn't bring himself to put something so mystical, something so powerful in his comic. Okay. Okay. I think okay. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. I went on way too long. I got interested in these photos and other things. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, that went on, that I got sidetracked. Oh, those images are fuck. Sorry, that glowing horse is gonna be stuck in my head. Okay. So I'll be back Sunday. Yeah. So, like like always, thanks for like hanging around, being here, and yeah. So, so for realsies though, I'm ending the stream here this time. So, yeah. Bye.